Hi, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine Rizzo. I am the author of Unleash Your Inner Goddess, Start Living the Life You Deserve. And I'm also a certified mindset coach. So I'm really excited that you're here and that you're taking the time to actually watch this video. Um, I have so much love and respect for everyone that is here, that is that is actually, a part of this amazing event. And I'm just super excited that you have taken the time and decided to listen to what I'm going to speak about today. So today I'm going to talk to you about self-love, which happens to be the key ingredient for internal power and is essential to living a life of happiness. When we let go of our ego, which I will call our ego our inner mean girl, when we let go of our inner mean girl's false perception of who we are and who we feel we need to be, we can learn to become our true selves, which is that of love. Okay. The love that we are talking about here is our inner goddess, which is our intuition, which is our creator that comes through us. Okay. Reminding us that we are great and we are worthy, helping us to let go of all resentment, leading us in the right direction where we are able to think and act through love. Self-love is no different from the love that you show others, right? When we put ourselves down and disrespect who we are putting that out into the world. We're putting that out into the universe. And our energy level is affected when we self-inflict with negativity. That negative energy spreads like wildfire, just like a virus. The more people who function from a low level energy and from fear, the more hate, violence, and war there is in the world. So when you start searching for self-love from external circumstances or through other people, you will never, ever be fulfilled. You will be on an endless search, struggling to find enough approval and love, and it will never be enough because others can't make us happy. They can't. And that is when, through love, we try to complete other people so we can feel worthy and good enough. Right? And since we aren't giving that to ourselves, we just try to do that through other people. Lack of self-love can be extremely destructive. All the negative thoughts that you have about yourself, that you're incapable, that you're lazy, that you're worthless, that you're overweight, right? They're just illusions from misplaced thoughts of yours. That's all they are. Listen, it's just as easy to believe that you're amazing as it is to believe that you're terrible at everything you do. Why is it that other people see you as this incredible person, but you can't happen to see that at all? If you're wanting to live a happy life, it's time to let go of the drama so you can start to reconnect with your sense of self-love. And through affirmations, meditation, self-kindness, and forgiving, you will be able to rebuild the love that has always been inside of you, the love that you were created with. So one day on social media, I posted a post that happened to offend a few people. For some, the post may have been shocking, and for some, they may have hated it. Some may have loved it or thought I was absolutely crazy to post what I did. And that was totally okay. I didn't post it wanting everyone to like it or love it, right? I posted it because the message in my content was so much deeper than that. It was about respecting yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself. And it was about being true to myself. I didn't care what other people thought about my post. Those were just their thoughts. And I wasn't going to let their opinion bother me or stop me from being my authentic self. It's actually called How's Your Vagina? And you can check it out on my Facebook page at Christine Rizzo 444. Or no, actually that's my Instagram page, Christine Rizzo 444. It's there. Or you could find it on my Facebook page, which is Christine.RizzoDavi. So Christine.RizzoDavi. It's a really good post. It's really funny. So check it out if you want to. Not everyone is going to love us or like us, right? And that's okay. Who cares? So what? That's their problem, not yours. They're the one feeling those feelings, not you. Let them choose to if they want to, right? We're not here to please everyone. And when we try to, that is when resentment follows. The truth is that by trying to people please, right? Trying to people please, you are doing it so you can feel good by trying to get them to like or love you. This concept doesn't work because you can't and won't be able to make people happy. It just will never work. It never has, and it never will. We can't make other people happy. That's their job. Just like it's your job to learn how to make yourself happy. Remember, you were the one feeling upset or mad because they didn't give you the reaction that you were expecting them to. People are going to do things their way, not how you want them to. Just because they aren't conforming to your beliefs doesn't mean that they are wrong. There is no right or wrong. There just is. It may actually be your beliefs that you need to question if you're thinking that they're wrong. Okay? It really is okay to say no. When you're saying no, you're saying it out of love for yourself by not doing something for someone that you didn't really want to do anyway. When you say yes to something and you really didn't do what you were supposed to do, right? Or what you were asked to do, not really that what you were supposed to do, but something that you really didn't want to do, that's when resentment follows. Then when you want the person to do something and they say no, you get really upset or you get mad, right? Because of your expectations. You want them to act a certain way. You want them to be doing things your way, so it makes you feel good. We expect people to do things a certain way because that's how we would do it. And that's just not how life works. People are not like us. Just because we do it a certain way doesn't mean that they have to do it that way. They're their own person, just like you're your own person. Okay? So stop expecting. Be true to yourself and start saying no. Stay authentic to who you are. Commit to yourself. Love yourself. Be true to yourself. You are worth all the love in the world. No words are truer than those. You are an amazing human being. You are worthy, beautiful, 100% lovable, and that is the truth. There will never be another you. So love every bit of yourself, okay? It's about loving yourself enough by being true to who you are. You are a child of God, of your creator, okay? Of our creator, of the universe. And you were created perfectly, exactly how you were meant to be created. You are perfectly perfect. Every negative thought that you have become attached to about who you are is futile in every way. That you're too fat, that you're not pretty enough, that you're not good enough at love or relationships. They are all useless. They are all lies that you have been telling yourself. Every single one of them, they're all lies. If they are not coming from love, those thoughts of yours in your head are all lies and they're not true. That is how you know they're false and they're lies, when they're not coming from love. Any thought that you have in your head about you or anyone else, if it is not coming from love, it's a lie. Okay? So unless your thoughts are from love, they are not true. If they are negative and from fear, that is when you know that they aren't true and you need to change your thinking. You are perfectly perfect. The perfect you isn't something that you need to create because God has already created it. Your creator has already created the perfect you that you are. You are already perfect. The love within you is perfect, and that is what you are made up of. Pure love from the universe. Your job is to disconnect from your ego, from your persona, from your inner mean girl, as she tells you lie after lie about who you really aren't. You need to start trusting your intuition. You need to start trusting your inner goddess. You need to start trusting your higher self, okay? Your creator, as she only tells you the truth, which is that of love. Nothing that you have done or will do in this lifetime will ever change who you are and how your creator feels for you. Not even if you were years ago, younger, when you were little and you lied to your parents when they asked you if you made your brother Tommy eat a worm because he made fun of the dress you were wearing. Not even if you are someone that lies, cheats, or steals. Okay? You are deserving in our creator's eyes, not because of what you have done, but because of what you are. What you do or don't do in your life is not what determines your essential value. Okay? Your growth is what determines what you do and don't do. And that is why our creator is totally accepting of exactly who you are today. The love in one of us is the love in all of us. We are all connected universally. We are all one. And we are all created equally. That's right. You are one with your mother, your sister, the mailman. You are one with the guy picking his nose in the car, the homeless woman, the drug dealer, the woman working her ass off at the strip club so she could put her kids through school, the Uber driver, the drunk guy sitting at the bar every night. Yes, we are all one and we are all love. And by the way, in case you didn't know, you aren't who you think you are and you never have been. You're not the one that didn't graduate from college. You're not the one that isn't smart enough because you got turned down when you applied to Yale. You're not the one that can't hold a job. You're not defined by how much money you have in the bank. You're not. We are all who the universe created us to be. We are all love and we are all one. And the mighty power of the universe is within us all, every single one of us. You are not your weaknesses. You are not your anger. You are not your insecurities. You are so much more. You are a powerful woman ready to take on the world and create whatever it is you want in this life of yours. Listen, true happiness comes from within. Okay? You are the only one that can make yourself happy. No one else can but you. Most people have such a hard time understanding that we are the creators of our happiness, that we are the ones that need to love ourselves enough to create the happiness that we're searching for. We try to seek our happiness through other people, but that just never seems to work. We want to believe that other people are supposed to make us happy, which is actually illogical, right? By taking care of other people's needs when we can't even take care of our own. I mean, come on, seriously, it makes me laugh. We want someone else to create our happiness, and we can't even create our own happiness. So, like, how do we expect someone else to make us happy when we can't do that for ourselves? I mean, how about you take care of your needs, I take care of mine, right? And then we'll make ourselves happy and we could just enjoy one another. That's how it's meant to be. And that's why we keep getting upset when someone isn't creating our happiness, when someone's not making us happy with our expectations. It's about learning to accept and not expect. Okay. And this is the key to every relationship out there: friend, coworker, mother in law, father in law, husband, wife, mom, dad, child, boss, neighbor, stranger at the grocery store. When we expect someone else to make us happy, we wind up waiting forever because that's never going to happen. We need to learn to take responsibility for our own happiness instead of through other people, instead of through shopping, through food, sex, alcohol, pornography, or through Netflix marathons. No one can make you happy. These outside pleasures will only keep you satisfied for a short period of time, and then you will go right back to the same crap you were upset over. You may feel joy and happiness when you think of those things, but they won't keep you happy and fulfilled in the long run. You are the only one that can make yourself happy by choosing to think good thoughts. Okay? It's your thoughts that are creating how you feel. We can't blame another person for not bringing us happiness into our lives. And we do it all the time. And if we do, and when we do, then we're relying on those people to make us feel good all of the time. Why would we give anyone so much control over us? Ask yourself that. We can't blame our past for why we're not happy either today, right? I mean, if that were the case, we would truly be in so much trouble because we can't change our past. So then we would never be able to be happy if we rely on our past creating that. But listen, my friends, here's what's so amazing about all this. We can absolutely learn to be happy. We just need to change our thoughts about our thinking, and then our feelings will change as well. Our past is in the past. We can't change it. So let's leave that there and move into our present and our future. Let those feelings go and start creating a new story for how you want to live. You don't have to stay in that story, okay? Our thoughts about everything create our feelings, and that is what creates our happiness. How we choose to think about circumstances or of anything creates our feelings. We can choose to have bad thoughts about circumstances, or we can have good thoughts about circumstances. It's all in our thinking. Remember something: you're in charge of how you feel. You have full control of your thinking, not your thoughts. You have full control over how you want to choose to think about things. Okay? Which means you have full control over your own happiness. You are strong, you are powerful, and you have your own mind that you get to control. I get asked this all the time: Christine, what inspires you? What have you done in your life to get you to where you are today? How did you make such a huge transformation with yourself in such a short amount of time? I learned to take full responsibility for my own happiness, and I know I'm the only one that can create that. Your happiness comes from within. No one else can make you happy but yourself. I realized what would truly make me happy, and I committed myself to creating that, not letting anyone stand in my way of getting what I wanted in life. Okay? I would not let anyone stand in front of me for what I want. I took full control. I started reading and listening to podcasts and audiobooks on self-awareness. I closed some doors to friendships that I knew were unhealthy and not serving me. I started listening to my intuition, to my higher self, to my inner goddess, and realized that she will never and has never let me down. I learned to appreciate everything in my life, even the circumstances that I didn't like going through. I knew that there were reasons that I needed to go through them, that I needed to experience what I did. And I'm grateful for those lessons I've learned. I began to love life and everything around me. I started to become present in my today, which is extremely rewarding, being able to take everything in at the exact moment that it's happening. Putting the time and effort into working on me, on myself, and showing up as the person in the world that I wanted to be. I became a mindset coach so I can serve others and watch them grow into what they want it to be, right? To what they want to become. I love my life and I love my career. And you need to start investing. You need to start investing in yourself, in loving the most important person, which is you. Because how can you give love to someone else if you can't love yourself first? Really ask yourself that. How can you teach someone to love if you don't love who you are? You need to discover self-love. Okay. And I have to be honest, affirmations are like a great place to start. That's what I teach my clients. An affirmation is a simple and positive statement, word, or phrase that represents what it is you're wanting to believe or create, which you repeat to yourself regularly throughout the day. When you first start saying them, they may sound like, totally strange and weird and all that because you don't believe it, which is okay because your inner mean girl, right? Your ego isn't going to want to believe them. And she's going to try to question every single new word or thought because she doesn't want you to believe those. She wants to stay and keep you comfortable, right? Where you're not loving yourself. She always tries to get in the way with thoughts like, you're not skinny. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately? Or like, money doesn't come your way quickly and easily. Have you looked at your bank account? You're not good at public speaking. You're just going to make a fool out of yourself when you get on stage. Remember something. Your inner mean girl, who is your inner child, she's just scared to lose occupancy within you. Okay. And when those thoughts are not from love, when they do not come from love, that is when you know they're not true. Okay. So by saying affirmations, repeating them out loud to yourself as many times as needed until you start to feel the truth behind each one. Sometimes some of the affirmations are going to feel like complete false BS bullshit, right? There's no possible way that you could start automatically believing that you're the perfect weight when you know you still have 50 pounds to lose, or that you're worthy of love when you have the thought for so many years that you aren't, right? This is completely normal, especially when you're starting out and opening yourself up to positive self-awareness, because our subconscious believes things that we now live by and believe ourselves. We have to retrain the brain by repeating over and over again these new beliefs. Eventually, they will become your truth and they will start to manifest. Okay. If your subconscious is having a hard time believing them, the new you that you're wanting to be, you can try a latter thought, like, I'm starting to believe that I'm worthy of other people's love, or I'm in the process of believing that I may be the perfect weight, or, I can, I'm choosing to believe. You have to sometimes build up to those beliefs to slowly retrain your brain to your new truth. Okay. These ladder thoughts, which is climbing up the ladder to get you to your new thought, will help you to start believing. And it will help you to believe your affirmations much faster than trying to push through any resistance that you may have. Okay. Just try it for 30 days. You can actually go to my website and download a list of affirmations at www.christinerizzo.com and just go to the affirmations page and you can print that out. So our subconscious mind listens to everything that we tell it, and that's why it's important to say affirmations. Okay. So whatever is absorbed into the subconscious is what you'll see manifested into your daily life. The subconscious mind is like a bridge between us and the universe. And the best way to reprogram it is through saying daily affirmations. You can also, there are multiple apps online that you can download, and you can even set a timer for them to go off throughout the day. Okay. Saying affirmations is kind of like going to the gym or working out every day or even hiring a coach. You need to be consistent. You can't go 1 or 2 times and see results. It's a compound effect. And over time, the shift in yourself starts happening. And eventually, you will witness a huge difference in your life. I promise you. Okay. Learning to love yourself is so important. It's an important part of manifesting what you want into your life. Okay. If you don't learn to love yourself first, you'll just continue to manifest the things that you don't want into your life by default, because that's what you're choosing to think. If you're thinking negatively, you're only going to manifest more negative. If you start to think positive things, you're going to start manifesting positive, because what we think about, we create. That's why it's so important to witness your thinking, to watch your thoughts, and to see what you're thinking throughout the day. And you'll know if you have more negative things coming into your life, you're thinking more negative thoughts. If you have more positive things coming into your life, you're thinking more positive thoughts. Okay. What we think about, we create. Okay. I am the 2 most powerful words in the universe. For what follows them becomes your destiny. That is from Unknown. Okay. An unknown person wrote that quote. Let me give you a few examples. And like I said, you could print it off of my website. Affirmations that I actually say out loud every day. It will raise your vibration. It'll make you start feeling good. And I like to actually add emotion to my affirmations, because it is a quicker way to manifest when you add emotion. Okay. So I am love and light. I am one with the universe. I am one with God. I am one with all. I am enough. I am successful in all areas of my life. I am grateful for my life. I am healthy. I am abundant. I am truth. I am the master of my thoughts. I am strong. I am smart. I am a master at manifesting. I am worthy of everything that is given to me. I am worthy of all. I am filled with energy every day. Those are just a few of the affirmations. I just wanted to give you a few examples. Start showing yourself how much you love yourself. Okay. Start telling yourself every day that you are an amazing person and you love exactly who you are. No one deserves this more than you. Be the one that you want to see in the world and in others. Be the example. When you treat someone unkindly with your words and actions, you're treating yourself the same way. We are all one, and our energy toward others will only reflect back to us. Instead of following our inner goddess, our intuition, and our hearts, most of the time we invest in what other people believe we should invest in. You have to either be a lawyer or a doctor so you can make the family proud. We conform to how others believe we should be. If you're not straight or living an alternative sexual lifestyle, then you're going to hell. We become ashamed of who we really are, and we start to separate from our true identity. We continue to live our life out of lies instead of out of love for who we are truly meant to be. Until we connect with our true selves and start investing in what is right for us, we cannot live a full, rich, authentic life. We invest everything we have in believing that we're not good enough. We're not worthy enough. Why would anyone love us? It's so crazy that we wind up believing all these messed up lies, all these lies about who we are and what people think of us and how we should be. Self-love is nowhere to be found when we take other people's opinions into consideration. They need to mind their own business and let us be who we are meant to be and stop judging us, okay? We do not need to listen to what other people think about us, because honestly, who we are is none of their business, okay? They need to mind their own business and let us be who we want to be. So many of us go around in our lives trying to be more lovable. We try to make it easy for others to love us. Someone else's inability to love you has nothing to do with you at all. Your lovability is absolute. Your lovability is already given. You don't need to change one thing to become more lovable. If you want more love in your life, you have to love yourself. Love yourself enough when it's hard. Do this for yourself. Love happens to be the strongest and most powerful emotion that we can feel and create in our lives. The question is, how can you get better at loving yourself? Because all of us really just want to be loved, right? When you don't love yourself, you're actually putting out into the universe that it's okay for others to not love you. Remember, what you choose to give thought to, you create more of. When you put out thoughts of disgust and hate for yourself, you are only bringing more of that to you. When you don't accept yourself, you are not accepting of others. You were created from love. You are made up of love, and you are 100% lovable. Love feels great. It feels incredible, and it is available to all of us to feel anytime we want to feel it. When you withhold love from yourself, it feels horrible, which is what you're doing when you're choosing to not love yourself. Love is for you. Love never hurts. Only your thoughts about love do. We often choose to not feel love for ourselves over the lies we continue to feed ourselves with, I'm not smart enough, I'm not lovable, I'm not worthy of other people's love. When you choose to not feel love, you are only hurting yourself. Listen, we are all one. And this is very, very, very important to understand. There is only one person, which is you. When you hurt someone by acting unkind, rude, or obnoxious, you are hurting yourself. How you treat another person, that is exactly what you will receive back. What you give out, you will get back. There is no other person as far as the law of attraction is concerned. The law of attraction is the law of you. And whatever you feel about anyone else, you are bringing that back to you. Like attracts like. When you judge or criticize someone else, you are judging and criticizing yourself. When you give love and appreciation to someone else, you are giving that back to yourself. What you say to someone else, what you feel towards someone else, what you do to someone else, you are doing it all to you. It's what you give that counts. The law of attraction is responding to your feelings. It always has and it always will. Whether you believe it or not, it will. The other person is you, and you are the other person. We are all one. I know it's pretty intense. But if you understand that we are all one, then maybe you will hold back next time you're wanting to rip someone's head off and yell at them and scream at them. Okay? Because you feel they did wrong by you. Maybe next time you'll hold back. Okay? Because we are all one. And how you treat someone else, you are treating yourself. Repeat after me. I love myself, period. Always and forever. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Christine Rizzo. Thank you for listening. I truly appreciate you taking the time. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Have a great day. Bye.